This is Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates to the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier.
hmm
Rachel,
Yes,
would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Crispy, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you.
Mhm.
So thank you.
Thank you,
Rachel,
Dees.
you had a good idea for the intro today.
Thank you.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Not really.
This was something that I was thinking about earlier today, actually.
hmm
So my sister's birthday is in a few days.
hmm
She lives out of state. So I wanted to get her, well, I didn't know what to get her at first, but then you and I were talking the other night, and you suggested a gift card to a movie theater.
I am a font of good ideas. I just want to clarify that for everyone listening. Yes,
Mhm.
it's true. It's me.
And I thought it was a good idea. And she has a couple kids, so I went out today and well, first I researched what movie theaters are in her town to make
Uh-huh.
sure I didn't get her a gift card to one that, is like 100 miles away.
That's smart.
So I got her a gift card, and I got enough on it so that her and her kids can go and have a good time at the movies.
Right.
Um, but I was also thinking about how it's the same thing as like gift cards are essentially the same thing as giving someone money, but
Right.
saying you can only spend this at this place.
hmm
And I don't know, I have weird feelings about that because I feel like you don't know everything that's going on in somebody's life. So maybe, if you're giving someone, say, a gift card to a movie theater, what if they're really struggling with actually buying groceries that month? But
Yeah.
the money that you've given them can only be spent, they can't go and get, you know, $50 worth of popcorn at the movie theater and eat that for the month.
Yeah.
But
So okay.
yeah,
So we'll do a radical empathy thing because we've
okay.
already briefly talked about this. So
Yeah, yeah.
what I like to do whenever a situation like this comes up is I try to think who does it help, who does it hurt, right?
Mhm,
So the first thing is on your side to like pro your argument.
mhm.
That's absolutely true,
Yeah.
right? Giving somebody something that has to be spent in one particular way
Mhm.
is sort of it doesn't leave a lot of adaptability for the circumstance. And so you might not know everything that's going on in their life, and you might not know maybe they're in a really dire
Mhm.
circumstance and
Yeah,
they've just been keeping on a brave face.
right.
And so this gift is a kindness,
Mhm.
but it kind of shows that there's sort of like a surface level understanding of a person. So it kind of they don't you don't know enough about them to really have given them a really thoughtful gift. You gave them sort of a surface level thoughtful gift.
Yeah.
But the counter argument, right,
Mhm.
is that a lot of people who are in really dire situations and stuff like that end up focusing so much on that they forget that life is about having experiences and good times and stuff like that. And so by
Yeah.
giving them a gift card, you're saying, yes, that situation still exists, but you
Mhm.
should take a minute and just remove yourself from it, from that reality to just have a good time, right?
Yeah.
I don't think either side of this is necessarily bad,
Mhm.
though I will say that the social kind of protocol of
Mhm.
saying handing someone gift money
Yeah.
versus handing someone a gift card,
Mhm.
that one is acceptable and one's not. I think that's kind of silly.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I think though that the reason they do that is because gift giving is often about the thought,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And so if you give someone money, it sort of feels like you're offloading the point of
Mhm.
gifting in the first place, which is to think about someone and do something kind for them.
Right.
So like just by throwing money at people, when Christmas comes around, you just take out a few $100, you just like
Mhm.
start throwing 20s at people or whatever. It's like, hey, Merry
Right.
Christmas, bah, it kind of takes the shine off of the idea,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And so maybe that's why people are hesitant about it. They want it to look like, hey, I thought about you during
Right.
this
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
But I do think there's something silly there. I also like, and this isn't the only thing. I think you've hit on something bigger with this topic,
Hmm.
and it's like what is accepted and what is considered normal,
Hmm.
and then what is frowned upon by society, and why in some instances we really shouldn't give a fuck what other people think,
Right.
right?
Hmm.
So the first thing that came up when we were talking about this before, we just did a light kind of go over what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Christmas lights that stay up too long. Like your neighbors get all pissy about it. "Oh, the Christmas lights are up too long."
Hmm.
For who? Are they fucking with you? Are they fucking with air traffic? Fuck
No.
off.
Yeah.
Let people keep their Christmas lights up as long as they fucking want. It's fine. It's not
Yeah.
hurting anybody. Are they too festive for your grumpy ass? Just fuck off. They'll take them down when they get a minute. You know,
Hmm.
sometimes things are busy. Sometimes people just, when they get home from work, they see the lights and they just makes them happy. That
Right.
should be enough.
Maybe the
Mind your
weather's
fucking
bad.
business, Reginald. You know?
Yeah, maybe the weather's bad because, Christmas
Yeah.
happens typically in the winter, at least in America. And maybe they don't want to get up on the roof when it's been snowing lately and
Yeah.
risk like sliding off of it.
Mind your fucking business. It's not your house. Right? And it's the same thing with a
Right.
lot of those fucking with the HOAs that are like they
Mm.
parked a big fucking like truck or a work truck in their front yard and it's debeautifying the air. Like, shut up.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, you
Like,
put a slip and slide in the front yard and they didn't take it out because the kids were playing on it. Like who are you people? You don't have I bought this house. You got nothing to say to me about what I do with it. Fuck
oh,
you.
they painted their shutters sage green, but forest green is the only acceptable green
I
color that you're
will
allowed to
turn
paint your shutters.
I will turn this garage into a monster face that eats cars if you do not fucking leave me alone. Anyway, but
Yeah.
like the same thing with oh, you can't wear white after Labor Day.
Mhm.
Eat my balls. Like, what are you talking about? Go fuck yourself. And I mean, like we talk about we live in a free culture, but there's so many things that people are like
Mhm.
judgy and preachy about, and it's just like fuck off. Like I had a slice of pizza for breakfast one time, and my friends acted like I fucking murdered a goat in the mall. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I had a slice of pizza for breakfast. I had fried chicken for breakfast. I'll
Mhm.
eat eggs for dinner.
Yeah.
And if I want to fucking scramble a whole bunch of eggs and then snort it off of a knife on the bus, that's fine. Okay, just leave me the fuck alone.
Mhm.
I think they're okay. Maybe the snorting off a knife in the bus is probably intense. Maybe the knife part's probably too much.
It is a bit much.
My point though is that people are constantly up each other's ass about what they would or wouldn't do. Okay, well
Yeah.
then you go not do it.
Mhm.
Right? On your life, you go ahead and not do the things you don't want to do, which you're already not doing. But I would ask that you maybe like take a moment of introspection and think, why do I not want to do this? Is it because you really don't want to, or you just not want to face any mild pushback from the people around you?
Mhm.
Right? Or is like society guiding you through what's acceptable? I was just in the car and they have a radio station now that's nothing but yacht rock. You know what yacht rock is?
No.
Soft garbage rock from like the fucking late
Oh.
70s, early 80s,
Oh,
early
okay.
90s.
All right.
Like in that area where everyone was just sort of like everything was pastel.
Yeah.
Like cuz I don't know, like an actual bold color was too much. Like it was like this
Mhm.
like post cocaine like fucking malaise that the 80s had. That's
Uh-huh.
just really shitty to me.
Mhm.
And like I don't know, it's like this it's just really soft and there's nothing to it and it's just non-threatening and there's nothing of value in it. It's just kind of garbage music.
Mhm.
And there's a whole radio station now. And it's nothing but that and commercials. And it's like
Mhm.
it's just you get back from the commercials and you're listening to that shit. I'm like, I kind of want to go back to the commercials. At least there's a point to those ones. Yacht
Mhm.
rock is garbage,
Uh-huh.
right? But if you want to make yacht rock, you do you.
Yeah.
Right? And so if you like it, you like it.
Mhm.
But if you don't like it and you're just doing it or listening to it because it doesn't fuck with other people, examine yourself, examine your life, and just make decisions about what makes you happy. Don't,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
What's your neighbor gonna do? They're gonna get pissy because you wore white after Labor Day. What are they gonna do? They're gonna come over and start a fight? They're not. They're
No.
soft. They're cowards. They're not. They let a bunch of fucking people throughout history who they don't know and have never met
Mhm.
dictate what they do in their life. They're soulless people. They are
Yeah.
cowards. So do what you want to do. All right. If
Yeah.
you want to give someone money for fucking their birthday or Christmas or whatever, do it.
Mhm.
You know, just, I mean, just have thought about it. Take a
Yeah.
moment, think about why you're doing it. And if it fits the reason that you want to, like you were saying,
Mhm.
you don't know if maybe they're short on money for groceries this year, like, or this month, and maybe giving them a gift that's cash will allow them to kind of
Yeah.
decide what's wisest. Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, if that's how you feel about it, then give them money.
Yeah.
What are they, were they not going to take it? Fuck them. They'll take it.
Yeah.
And
That's
if they
true.
want to go to the movies, they can.
Mhm.
My point, though, my overarching point that I thought was like you're had a good lead in
Yeah.
was that too many people think about what other people might think about them,
Mhm.
and you just need to unclench for 10 minutes. Okay? You're gonna be
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I don't think my sister, like if I sent my sister cash instead of the gift card, I don't think she'd be like, "Oh, Rachel didn't think about me at all for my
Yeah,
birthday." I
yeah,
think there is an overall sort of societal like looks more favorably at like going and getting a gift card than just giving someone some cash.
yeah. People get upset if you eat fried chicken for breakfast, but guess what? Your stomach doesn't even know what time it is. It doesn't have a watch. You're gonna be fine. Okay? Everything's
Okay.
gonna be fine. And you
Mhm.
know what? All the people who were upset that I did that,
Uh-huh.
they have they have no control over me. I'm gonna eat breakfast, whatever the fuck I want. If I want to have a burrito with like spicy peppers on it for
Mhm.
fucking first thing, as soon as I get up, I'm gonna hop out of the shower and fucking eat a hot spicy burrito
Yeah.
and just have runny shits all day. That's on me. That's my life. Mind your fucking business. You know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hmm. It's
We talk
true.
about living in a free country when every fucking thing that you do is like judged by the fucking silent masses. Well, I wish they'd stay silent and just shut the fuck up. That's my thinking.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't have to put up a Christmas tree during Christmas if I don't want to,
Hmm.
right? If it's a hassle and the thought of doing it makes me want to kill myself a little bit, then no, I'm not going to do it. And no amount of your stupid fucking, you know, fucking Grinch You Stole Christmas fucking on repeat all day on TBS is going to help me fucking, right?
Right.
I'm not going to be peer pressured by a cartoon. I'm just not.
Okay.
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Is this too edgy? Did we
It's,
get a little fiery?
I think you're getting a little zesty.
What do you think? What do you think about my edge of this?
I think I think for quite a while I was one of those people who was like, "Oh, I can't have breakfast foods for dinner."
Yeah.
Um, but since hanging out with you more,
Hmm.
I do occasionally I will make like a breakfast burrito for dinner
There
because
you
a lot
go.
of the times, like when I get up in the morning, I don't like want to do a lot of cooking. Like
Yeah.
I honestly don't eat breakfast very often anyway because I'm sometimes kind of nauseous in the mornings anyway, so I don't really eat like when I get up.
I always eat breakfast. I pound breakfast, and it's always something bad for me. I'll eat meatloaf for breakfast. I don't care.
But yeah, I think you've been a good influence in that way.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I just want you guys to, if you're out there listening to this,
Mhm.
maybe just take a second and think about what are those things that you really want to do that you don't do because what people might think about you. And then think about that person.
Mhm.
And then think to yourself, do I give a flying fuck what they think? And I promise you,
Uh-huh.
99% of the time, you're going to be like, no, not really. You know?
Yeah.
Everyone should wear a t-shirt that says, go fuck yourself to everyone except for them. Do what you want.
Mhm.
You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
That's sort of inspiring at the end, right?
Yeah.
Do what you
Yeah.
want. Live your life. You only get one of them,
That's right.
you know?
Yeah. Well, do you want
You want to
to
go you want to go to the episode
do you
now?
want to go to the episode?
I'm finding it hard to climb down off this energy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is Requiem of Reflections, Season 1, Episode 5,
Woo.
De Dead
Sorry.
Men Tell All Tales.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Okay.
And if they had told it earlier, maybe they'd still be alive.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
All right. To the episode.
He says he can do it, and he's in Barovia.
Okay. Well, Brendan.
Captain?
No. That's no. Turn the wheel. We're headed to Barovia. I'm gonna pull out well, I'm gonna head over to where the wheel is. I'm going to look at the compass, look at the map. That way.
We're going home.
Um,
Well, home for me.
we're gonna stop for a minute.
Turns the wheel. As he begins to turn the wheel, the sky kind of goes dark.
Ooh.
The room disappears. And you guys are standing there in another room. Stone walls, wood panel. Adrie, Brendan, Rayne, Kavir. The nightmare. The steel predator on the floor. Torches along the walls. Kavir recognizes the voice immediately. Welcome.
Who
You
is it?
recognize the devil's voice, Volcacrom.
What
Um,
language is he speaking in?
He's speaking common to you guys right now.
Adrie has spoken to him once when she tried to
Mm-hmm.
message or scry Victor, and
Yes.
he intercepted it.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
recognize the voice as well.
Okay.
Is he a devil or a demon?
Devil.
Adrie's gonna put her hand on the hilt of her sword, but not draw it.
Little pretentious. You don't always react to fiends that way, do you? You have a beautiful nightmare, I may say. So vibrant, full of hate and life.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say his name in Infernal.
Hmm. Aren't you a sly dog? I was so excited to feel Victor back on the plane, only to find out it's not the one that made the deal.
It's unfortunate for you.
Where'd you get this one?
Well, there was an overstock sale, and we figured we just lost one, so we might as well get another.
Oh. Oh. Where's mine?
I have no idea. That's
What's
true.
this?
I have no idea where they're at.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. Also, don't think you tell me the truth even if you had them.
Well,
What's
that's
this?
probably true.
He begins to walk towards the steel predator.
Adrie is standing like next to it because she sort of helped take it off of Bucephalus.
He looks down at it. That's not from here either.
I'm going to walk up to meet him as he approaches. So I'm going to stand on the other side of the Steel Predator from Adrie. I want to speak to him in Infernal and say, you're a guest right now. And perhaps you know the rules about guest rights.
I should have brought a gift. Allow me. He whips out a bottle of wine and hands it to you. Skull cork in it.
I always accept gifts. Thank you.
You're welcome. It
Now,
was fermented on the 7th level of hell. It should
Oh,
have a unique flavor.
well, I'll save it for a real special occasion.
I hope so.
How can I help you? This is all in Infernal, by the way.
He's responding in Infernal. Like, your daughter's much more behaved this time than the last time I met her. She threw daggers at me last time.
Good girl.
No, I picked
Try
up
to teach them from a young age.
I picked up Victor, popped in, and then come to find out, I come to collect, and he's not here. You
Yeah,
have
this
a
is the
small child
different Victor. So,
and a very protective beholder you have down below. I did not expect that.
well, we aim to surprise.
Oh,
As you can clearly see, your quarry is nowhere here. So, unless there's some other business, I'd like it if you'd leave.
all right. You have a unique cast on board now.
That's true.
All right.
Thank you for the gift.
Of course. And if never mind. I'm not gonna insult you by asking you to let me know when he arrives. I'll know when he comes. I know
Feel
better.
free to stop by anytime you like, but bring a gift.
Any kind of gift?
Something I'd like. Now, off you go. Lots of deviling to do, I assume.
That is true. That is true. Deals to be made, souls to take.
Fiddles to play.
There's
He's got to go to
What?
Georgia.
By the way, we've done this in this game, and I won. So I won that fiddle competition, by the way. So crack knuckles. For the old school fans,
That is true.
I did hop up on a stump too. And I said, boy, let me tell you what.
He's like, fine, I'll leave. Unless you want to make a deal.
Oh, I don't think we're quite at that point yet, but you keep on trying.
All right.
Besides, I think I might be a little out of your league in the contracting department.
Oh, a challenge, he says. Don't tease. Maybe another time.
Not teasing.
Hmm.
All right. Well, we'll catch you later.
That is a beautiful nightmare. Does its original owner know you have it?
Actually, we came to the conclusion that if you had something for more than if you had something for more than 6
Possession,
months,
yeah.
the other person is not currently looking for it, then technically ownership is
That's right.
Ooh,
transferred.
Yes.
I like that
Once-
rule. I'm gonna apply that to souls. Thank you.
Well, this is not mine. It's fine.
He stops. There's a hint of something here that's ancient.
Well, I try to stay nimble. It's a lot of CrossFit, really.
All
Just
right.
eating good, eating clean, drinking lots of water, portion control.
He stops for a second, kind of looks at you like really hard. Who the hell made that contract? All right. I'm going out of here. I don't want any part of this. Another day. And he
Adieu.
leaves, and the sky returns to the way it was. The deck returns to the way it was, and Rayne's sitting there with knives white knuckling on her hilts.
What was that about?
I don't know. I think he wanted us to change our long distance service or something.
Mm,
Look, we're gonna run into assholes all the time. Best not to let them get the goat, you know?
Mhm.
So we just tell them, no, thank you, we're not interested. Maybe another time. See you later.
Right.
I'm gonna lean forward and be like, it's looking for Victor.
Mm.
Luckily,
Elena's like,
we have no idea where that is. And if we don't know something, we can't give that information away.
Yeah. Mm.
Elena's like, I'm going to kill him one day.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep. One day. She gets up and walks down the below deck.
I'm so proud of her right now.
For not attacking it?
For being restrained,
Mhm.
not typically in her wheelhouse. Between you and me, she's a lot like me when I was younger.
Ah.
So it's nice to see some development in that regard. Sometimes emotion can cause you to act in ways that are beneficial.
Mhm.
But a long life and a lot of experiences taught me that it's better to stay calm, to make calculated decisions.
Right.
So it's nice to see her coming around.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she's given up on the idea, though.
No, and not to say you should change the way you feel about things, just sometimes it's not a great time to act.
Mhm.
From experience, you know,
Yeah.
a decision made in an instant is often a mistake made in one.
Mm. I guess so. But
You never felt that way?
I don't know. I mean, I've definitely made decisions very quickly, and sometimes immediately it seems like the bad decision. But then after some time, it seems like it was for the best.
Would you not have preferred more time to think about the outcomes?
Well, when um when my mother died, I heard a voice that told me that I needed to leave home immediately and become a hero, and I would gain this power to bring my mother back. And rather than staying home and thinking about it or asking anyone in the village what they thought about it, I acted on it. And that's how I ended up in Barovia, which at first seemed bad. But if I hadn't have done that, then no, I wouldn't have gotten to meet you or anyone else, and I'd, still be home, and maybe my mother would still be dead.
Hmm. It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's not normally how it goes for me. Impulsive decisions for me tend to cause problems.
Oh. Well, maybe you're looking at it too closely. If you frame it too close to the instance, then it could be bad. But
I'm going to look at her and kind of grin. I don't think anyone's ever said that I'm too close to it. I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe it's a difference in our age.
maybe,
Perspective changes.
maybe.
Hmm.
My mom's a lot older, and well,
A
no,
little older.
she definitely acts rashly sometimes. If something makes her mad, then she can react quickly. if she feels that there is an injustice.
It's not to say that there aren't moments. My teacher taught me this.
Mhm.
It's not to say there aren't moments where you need to react quickly. That's not what I'm saying.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is that in moments where you don't need to act, sometimes it's often better to sit back and to take in all of the outcomes, the chances of things happening, put together a series of micro plans.
Right. But
In
how
that
do you know?
in that instance, we didn't need to act,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
The impulsive nature to want vengeance for someone who's wronged someone is instant. We all feel it in that instant, and it would have been easy to react with that emotion. But who knows
Yes.
what could have happened? And by not acting, by taking a moment, taking a beat, we no longer have to worry about any of the outcomes of that interaction. Right?
Yeah.
I think you're right to say that maybe age is what indicates a difference, like if you're too close to something. But I want to remind you that I'm far older than you are.
Right.
So maybe it's
You
you
said
that's
that.
too close to it.
Well, maybe someday when I'm as old as you, I will have that perspective.
Maybe you'll always be impulsive. That's what I like about you. You're a contradiction. You're the youngest old person I know.
That's fair, I guess.
And 2 weeks ago, I was the oldest young person you'd ever met.
That's true. That wasn't that long ago.
I want to smoke my pipe. Oh,
What?
I have my wineskin that I had brought up here. I just got distracted,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna hold up the wineskin, and then I'm gonna hold up the bottle with the gold lid. I'm like,
Oh.
well, fuck this. I'm gonna walk back into the lab, and I'm going to put this new bottle of wine on the shelf.
All right. Well, Adrie's going to, I guess, unsummon Bucephalus to turn him back into the figurine. And checking my spells real quick.
Volcacron was looking for a new Pokemon.
Well, he's gonna have to keep looking because this one is Adrie's.
Bucephalus, I choose you.
Victor, go.
Oh, he was trying to add a Victor to his collection.
Oh,
Well,
no.
this one is a different Victor, and
Yep.
so his contract would have been voided.
Mhm.
I was hoping he was going to try to bring that up. I was like, oh, buddy, you walked into the wrong fucking, into the wrong sky ship to start negotiating contracts with. Let me go ahead and show you why your contract is flawed.
About to take your ass to small claims court, bitch.
I'm going to need 6 years of W-2s.
Alrighty, so the sky's back to being moody gray and
Mhm.
undead black, and you guys are all ready to go.
All right.
So you guys head downstairs, or what's the next plan as you guys are sailing off to not Never Never Land?
Well, Brendan's got the ship pointed, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, for a captain, you do very little captaining. Just saying.
Look, it's not my fault that you gave him the order. You could have easily barked it up to me, and I could have taken care of it. But no, you chose to go to my first mate.
He was at the wheel. Just saying.
Well, I mean,
you know, I'm not going to order a burger from the manager if the fucking other guy's at the counter.
He
Then what are
doesn't
you
eat. He
complaining
doesn't
about?
sleep. He
Just
just
saying.
keeps to the horizon.
Yeah.
You know what? I wanted to do something nice for him, for Brendan.
Mhm.
On the way, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through my costumes and put together something for Brendan so he can walk amongst us.
Thought
Like
you were going to
in
craft
public.
him like a gold-plated thumbnail.
What? Oh, for the scraping.
For the scraping. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I was like, what are we talking about? I'm like, oh right, he used to
Oh,
clean shit off the
No.
walls with his thumbnails.
by the
'Cause
order of the Dark Lady.
No, that was
Adrie
by
used
the
to
order
tell
of
him.
Victor.
Adrie said,
Victor told him
get
that.
those.
Why would
She
you
like,
blame a child?
Victor did
she's like,
You are
take those
child
thumbnails
blaming.
and
no.
scrape those splinters dry.
It's not true.
Victor was embodying your wishes.
That's not true.
I also like the idea that people are shitting so aggressively in Barovia that it's just like on the walls and shit. You know what I mean?
Gross.
Oh,
They're just like shitting it out like in angles, like
him and
a
that little
Wagner
dog got
power
business
painter.
together.
Gross. Adrian's just gonna check in with everyone on the ship.
Okay.
When it goes to the next day, she is gonna meditate and change some of her spells.
All right.
So
Before we end, I guess
Oh.
before we end up for the day, is there anything anyone else wants to do as the ship travels?
No, I think the Trichet trio has probably figured out that, with the course set and everything, there's not a whole lot for them to do. They've probably spent most of the night drinking and telling
What about-
stories and things like that to the point where they all just sort of are ready to go pass out.
We have to assign quarters.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We don't have enough beds for everyone. So everyone's gonna have to shack up with their double.
Hey, John Scalzi was the one that said if you ever he wrote,
Yeah,
basically
fight
there's only
or-
there's only two things you could do with your doppelganger is fight them or fuck them. That's
But that's just not true. Like hear me
Look,
out.
I
here.
didn't make the rule. That's the Scalzi universe, okay? I'm just that's his rules.
In my understanding, you think that you would just want to observe yourself do something you're good at from an outside perspective, right?
Mhm.
I always think like I would want to draw and then have myself standing over my shoulder watching me draw and pointing out things that I'm not noticing in the moment.
Wait.
Because I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Anything that I do, like part of the act of being better at it is putting enough focus into paying attention to what you're doing. But then if you're splitting your focus, then you're not putting 100% of your effort into doing what you're doing. You're trying to observe your feelings, right? So if you had two of you, you could watch yourself while putting 100% into the task and still catch all of your fuck ups. Right?
I just feel like at some point you
I'm not
would
gonna
get
fuck
annoyed
myself.
with your no.
And I'm not gonna kill myself.
No, but I could certainly see you getting annoyed with yourself.
I don't know. I think I'd get along with me.
Okay. Fair
mean-
enough. I just even though it's you, the fact that someone's still looking over your shoulder critiquing you, I don't know. To me that seems like that would drive you nuts.
I think for sure if it was another person, but if
Okay.
it's me,
Okay.
then
You think you could okay.
well, there's a level of honesty there, right? Like I know that I can't be mad. It's my own thought that I had this.
Mhm.
So it's taking my brain and giving it 100% on a task I normally have to split.
But you are making the assumption that the second version of you is identical to the first, right? This
That's
is not
the
like
implication that we came up with, right?
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Right? Because if it's
No.
a different person than me, then what are we talking about?
I mean, I'm a different version of you, like DH Rain and
but that's not his universe. He was talking about a mirror, right? Like an exact copy.
no, because like in Red Shirts, it was the way the story was written was that it was a sci-fi television show, right? That was dictating the reality of a different universe, such that the character and the actor that played the character
Oh, okay.
met one another and fucked.
Oh,
So it was not the same person, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I just don't think I have the skills to please me in the way that I think.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, look, it'll get you through a dark time, but it's not gonna it's not gonna be optimal. My skill sets are targeted for women. I'm good at that. Right? I'm not.
Oh.
I don't know like the mechanics. I get them. I know how they work, but it's just like I haven't been practicing. You know.
Okay.
So I guess I'm killing myself because. But I mean, but then that's a difficult one, right?
Right. Because are you too smart to kill yourself?
Why would I want to? That's the thing.
There
You
can
know?
only be one.
No, that's Highlander rules. I don't count. I don't get power when I kill myself, do I? Do I? If I get power, then maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Though, in all fairness, I think either one of me would be cool giving it up just so that one of us had it. So you have to sit down and have a negotiation about which one of us could wield it better. Probably the one from the actual story, not the actor. The actor can only act, so fuck them. All right, I'm sorry. Back to game, I guess.
Okay.
All right. All right. Yeah, morning comes around. Adrie's meditating to get her spells.
Yep.
Um,
All right, let me long
Serena has the
rest.
galley up and running. You guys can smell breakfast throughout the ship.
Who's cooking?
Serena.
Oh. So it's going to be bad then?
Hmm. She left flowers outside your door for you. Oh, you guys never
Step
assigned
over
rooms.
'em.
I guess whoever doesn't have bunks, I guess they sleep in the galley on the benches.
Well, I mean, there's always you could just make a
Mhm. Yeah.
bedroll next to the
Mhm.
other bed.
That works.
So so this is funny. So is Rayne in the room with Rayne and also the dead body?
Oh no.
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 Okay. But both
No.
Raynes are in there.
I imagine probably both Reigns and Tempest and Cedric, probably because they all.
How big do you think your quarters is?
Well, I didn't expect this to be for comfort, right? I mean, I'm sure people were sleeping on the floor and stuff to make do. You didn't exactly roll out the welcome wagon.
What do you want me to build more fucking rooms? What was the outcome?
No.
The welcome wagon. I didn't
Well,
realize we were gonna have
you're sitting here
duplicates and on
you're sitting here
duplicates.
saying you're sitting here upset that we packed 4 people into a room that wasn't
No,
designed for 4 people. It's just it
I
wasn't a
figured-
comfortable night, but we made do.
I can only
I'm-
imagine that Kavir and Rayne are having this argument in the hallway in front of the bedrooms.
It's like, what are you doing? Why you're packed in there like a bunch of fucking cone heads.
Well, what did you want me to do? Have them sleep on the deck?
Eh. I don't know. Whatever.
We got sleep. Everyone got necessary rest. We're all awake. Everyone's fine. I think we're done here.
Okay.
Next time, I'll send someone to your room. How about that?
I don't know. Don't do
Okay,
that.
then.
Hmm.
Did DH Adrie sleep in the engine room?
Yeah, she probably just tinkered with the engine shielding until she found a comfortable spot by some crates and fell asleep.
Oh, I just figured she had like her own hammock or something that she just hung up in there like a sailor in the Navy or something.
Yeah, she might have done something like that, or just I don't know, gotten into her power armor and just put it into rest mode.
I just assumed that she stood on the edge of the boat and turned to stone like the gargoyle she was. I like one Adrie. And And that took a minute. I don't have enough time in with these other Adries. I'm not a fan.
It's like taking a vitamin C supplement, right? You're getting 380% of your recommended daily allowance. You're like, well, I really only need 100. All that rest of it's just going to waste.
It's a 4-hour energy. No, I just like when I first met Adrie way back when, I was a total asshole to her.
Back
She's like,
then? No.
Yeah.
Good.
She was like, "Hi, I'm Adrie," and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting that you think I want to know what your name is." I just like walked past her. Yeah, but it was like that for a while. So
He cared so little about Adrie that he gave her the wrong color hair in the first comic.
I did not know what her hair color was. And since you weren't awake and we weren't on the terms of messaging you at 2 a.m, I just assumed go with the standard elf hair color. My bad.
All right. Well, I have Speak with Dead prepared now.
Okay. So we should do that as soon as possible.
Okay.
I'm going to take the body. I'm going to wrap it up in a sheet and then grab it and drag it down the hall while I'm reading.
Okay.
It's just bumping in the walls and stuff. It doesn't matter. I'm going to head to the engine room.
All right, who you taking with you?
Well, we had talked about Rayne, our Rayne,
Okay.
and then both Adries, and that's it, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Can Cargillus make his way to the engine room? Will he be able to fit? Probably not.
Yeah, he can make his way through.
Okay. just like go and like get all that breath that's gonna squeeze through there.
Squeeze him.
Okay, yeah, Cargillus too.
Okay.
Dragonized Adrie will find Captain Rayne, because I believe that's who Kavir said he wanted. And she'll be like, "Hey, Rayne.
Yes.
You're wanted in the engine room."
The engine room.
Yeah. Do you have coffee
Okay.
on this ship?
I'm honestly not sure, but given the spread that Kavir has put on here since joining the Navy, so to speak,
Yes, there's coffee.
I would imagine there's
Okay.
coffee.
All right.
Though there's more. Kavir is not a believer in things that amplify. He's a
Just
believer in things
black
that...
coffee.
Hot black.
Well, no. I just mean like he doesn't ever drink coffee, and he never drinks anything that like energizes or speeds you up. He only does it the other way. Numbs the brain, don't amplify the brain.
Okay.
But he has stuff for you guys.
Okay. So yeah, Dragonized Adrie will tell Rayne, you wanted in the engine room. I'm gonna go find that lady that made dinner last night, see if she can get me a coffee, and then I will join you guys.
All right.
Going to find Serena.
Yeah, she's gonna go find Serena, get a coffee. Actually, I think Dragonized Adrie has a Serena in her home.
Probably.
Man,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. If you want to take this one, you can.
Serena's in the galley. Nick's in there, and young Victor and Hawks are in there, and Victor's trying to teach Hawks how to play checkers.
You don't set the pieces on fire.
Well, not if you don't want to have fun. I mean,
Yeah. Hawks is like, what do you mean it goes backwards after you make a king? How do you make a king? Well, you stack it on top. Are you cheating? No. Hawks thinks you're cheating. Not cheating, Hawks.
He's probably cheating, Hawks.
Hawks is like, Hawks want to know why friend cheat. I'm not cheating. She lying.
While they're arguing, she's gonna go to Serena and be like, "Hey, can I get a coffee?"
Of course.
Thank you.
You look so much like her.
I think you mean she looks so much like me.
Wow. Edgelord Adrie is the best.
She hands you a cup.
Thank you.
Which one's older?
I don't know.
Well, the younger one looks like the older one. Easy.
Okay.
Oh,
Sh-
and she reaches in and hands you a few stems of flowers.
Yep.
Poor Kavir. He'll not understand.
He likes flowers?
He loves them.
All right. He doesn't seem like a flower guy, but whatever.
Not these kind.
All right. Thank you. Then
course.
she'll head to the engine room.
Just stir the shit. All right. Rayne, do you go straight to the engine room?
I imagine if I had been summoned to do so, yes.
Okay. And then the other Adrie, is she already on her way?
Yeah, she would have. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she would have helped Kavir move dead Rayne to
Okay.
the engine room.
I would have needed a sheet.
All right. So the four of you are there with
Mhm.
DH Adrie arriving last.
She's gonna show up and then just like tuck the flowers into Kavir's jacket pocket.
I'm going to take them and throw them out of the engine room.
Karga, this is like, what did you do to scorn that woman in the galley? That she keeps sending you flowers.
Women are always sending me gifts, but it's best to ignore them so they don't get the wrong idea. So, where should we put the body?
Here, we'll set it on these crates. When I cast this, we can ask it up to 5 questions.
Holy shit, 5?
Yep. It's only going to know what it knew in life. Answers are usually pretty brief. It can't learn new information and it can't speculate about future events. So whatever it knew at its time of death is all that it knows.
Okay. We should try to discern who it works for
Okay.
and then where it's from.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe a better question would be where it got the armor. Since that brings us to the focal point of whoever it is that can dictate specific magic.
Okay.
We know its name. What do you guys think?
Well, they said it worked for a mirror maiden. Should we ask who that is?
Right. So cross out the first,
Okay.
and we'll ask who is the Mirror Maiden?
Okay.
Where is the Mirror Maiden? And maybe they could ask who sent the Steel Predators.
Okay.
What
We would
do you
have
think?
so I've got who is the mirror maiden? Where is the mirror maiden? Where did you get your armor? And who
Well-
sent the steel predators?
Cross out the armor because we're assuming it's the maiden.
Okay. Where did you come from?
Well, he's gonna say through the mirror, right?
Okay.
Maybe we can ask for specific coordinates.
We might not have to. And she's
Why?
gonna look at Kavir.
Why is that?
Adrie's gonna stand so that when she thieves can't, it's only that Kavir can see.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to remind him, like she told him yesterday in game, that when this Rayne was about to die, he grabbed her ankle
right,
and gave
right.
her coordinates.
Right. Okay. Right. Do we have any other questions?
Um,
Who is the enemy?
That could be a good one.
is that going to be the same as who sent the Steel Predators?
It could be. Well, I mean, we don't know that the Steel Predators were sent from the enemy.
True.
I mean, an enemy, but when we say the enemy, it implies
Mhm.
like the big bad, so to
Right.
speak.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
maybe what do they want? What does the enemy want?
Okay.
We could try who is the enemy, because that'll give us some information, and then we can say just the next question to what is it that that person wants.
Okay.
And we have one more question, right?
Who is the Mirror Maiden? Where is the Mirror Maiden? Who is the enemy? What does the enemy want? We could ask about the Steel Predators. We could ask, what can we do to protect the Mirror Maiden? Or
Or do we want to protect the Mirror Maiden? Maybe that's the
speak
enemy.
to them? Well, it seemed like the Chiral is after the Mirror Maiden, right?
Right, but we don't know. We don't know what the Mirror Maiden's intent is.
Mm-hmm.
If we found out that the Mirror Maiden's intent is something bad, then maybe even though the Chiral is a bad thing, maybe it's the least bad of the two options.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well, we could leave one question undecided and then ask based on any of the other 4 answers that we get.
Right.
Once I cast this, we'll have 10 minutes to ask these questions.
All right. Is everybody ready?
Ready?
I mean, ready for whatever role I'm about to play in this. Yeah.
Well, you're here to hear the answers and then discern from those answers if there's something that maybe a Rayne would know to ask that we wouldn't.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Like, you have a closer connection to this Rayne than any of us do. He might say something that to you makes sense, but to us will not.
Okay.
Like maybe he speaks in some sort of lingo that a
Ra-
pirate would know, but we don't. Or maybe he references a person from your past that we aren't familiar with. Having you here is important.
No, I get it. I'm not 100% sure exactly what he might say that would trigger anything in my brain, because for all the discussion I had upstairs in the galley last night with my counterpart, we have a few things in common, but I suppose we should just see what happens.
What if he said something about your father? We wouldn't even know that name.
Good point.
It's
All
just better for you to be here just to cover the bases.
right. Yeah. I will follow your lead.
Okay.
Who's asking the questions? I think
I think Adrie has to, doesn't she? Or does it matter?
Well, I think she should anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Uh,
because her, yeah.
Yeah.
You're more
All right.
pleasant than our user interface is not going to be positive.
Okay. All right. Yeah, actually, she'll look at Kavir. She'll say if he has an idea what the chiral looks like, he may he I don't know if he'll in death understand that you are a different person.
It says that he would know everything that he knew when he was alive.
Yes.
Right.
He would know the difference. His armor is bound to him specifically. He traveled through a mirror. He knows, and I'm going to gesture at her,
Mhm.
thieves can't.
Okay.
And then say, he would know that I'm not that person,
Mhm.
but might indicate via. I'll stand next to him so he can see me. But
Okay. All right. If we're all ready, Adrie will step up. She's going to light some incense and kind of wave it over the body. The smoke of it sort of gathers and then moves into the body through its mouth as she casts Speak with Dead. And that should bring an animating spirit into the body.
You see a glow come from underneath the helmet of the faceplate as like a half breath of dust you just hear exhale as the body sits up.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is the Mirror Maiden?
The High Lady Mirari.
Where is the Mirror Maiden?
Central world. Inside the mirrors.
Who is the enemy?
The chiral.
What does the enemy want?
To hurt the maiden.
I'm going to write a note on a piece of paper
Mhm.
and hold it up to Adrie, and it's going to say, why does he want to hurt the Mirror Maiden?
Okay, I'm gonna nod. I will say, why does the enemy want to hurt the Mirror Maiden?
We do not know. How many was that?
Oh,
I
it's
want
five.
a thieves can to Adrie. Does that count if he doesn't know the answer?
I'm gonna
The body
nod.
falls and you just see the smoke exhale.
Got a chip.
Cargos. Cargos.
Rethinking.
I'm thinking they told a story of another one that was dead that we could question. I believe it's through a mirror.
Another?
There were two of
I
them, remember?
believe the sister of our young captain mentioned there was a second one that was shredded as well. I believe was the term.
But
You get
left in Waterdeep?
Your two guests, Tempest and Cedric, would know where the body was.
Mm-hmm.
we still have to be able to get there.
Well, isn't that what all the silver you're ordering is for?
Right, but it's going to be a delay until we can get it applied.
Dragon Heist Adri will say, well, if it's in Waterdeep, we can just take the mirror back, right? That's how I got in.
Right. Is it in the same Waterdeep?
The only way to find out would be to go ask Tempest and make for sure.
Ask if you don't mind.
I nod and make my way up.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I question my sister, and now I wonder if I could fall.
1,000 mirrors. All right.
Would Rachel still have pointy ears?
Related to all them elves.
No.
If I could just see you tonight.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, well done.
All right. So, Rayne, you find Tempest on deck with pretty much inspecting the cannons.
I see you found the armory, so to speak.
Like, I thought I've seen a lot, but the way these cannons? Oh,
Well, they're special, all right. Magical, apparently capable of firing skeletons as well.
no. She looked at Brendan.
It's a
You?
bit of
He
a
nods.
thing. Just don't do it. Kavira's
No, I
not
was about to say, you
thrilled.
let them cheat your crew like that.
They treat themselves like that, to be honest. So I mean, it's not. It's almost like a game.
Brendan's like, Victor did it. The wee
Other-
lad?
Nah, different Victor.
Is he always getting into trouble too?
Well, I think you've learned enough to know that there are similarities and differences between each pair, or triplets, or quadruplets, or however many of your doppelgangers you run into. So, yeah, it's fair to assume yes in this case.
All right.
I had a question for you. The gold suited version of me that died here on the dock. Um, you said that wasn't the only soldier.
There
right?
was two of them. A second one named Azrael came out. Though, he didn't stand as tall as the Azrael we know. Well, I
And
know. Like, it's confusing.
oh, trust me, you're just scratching the tip of the iceberg. Uh, where is that body?
He got he stayed behind at home. He's in the warehouse. Cedric's warehouse, actually.
So
Speaking
I
of, my
point
my
down below
cargo's there.
Oh. So this is the version of Waterdeep where and I kind of point to where my where DH Rayne is below, most likely. I'm guessing he could be behind me right now for all I know.
Yes. It our homeworld. I guess our version of the wall mirror thing.
Yes. All right. Good. Got that confirmed. We might be taking a trip back across.
Oh, good. Cedric's been itching.
Literally or figuratively?
Figuratively, well.
Okay. So you have to ask these questions sometimes.
No, 100%.
All right.
He's always a weird one, that Cedric. Like, not bad weird, but he doesn't trust anybody.
Well, I know a thing or two about trusting and not trusting people, so it just depends upon what circumstances you've found yourself in over the course of your life. All right. Well, let me head back downstairs and pass this message on. But thanks, and
Can I come?
I don't see why not.
Awesome. We get some action.
We're just going to relay a message. Just be clear for now.
Okay.
All right.
He's in your world. Was our younger brother like a bookworm too?
What younger brother? Dun dun
I
dun.
that was actually going to be the response because Ravenloft Rayne only had a sister.
Mm.
I can't answer that question because I don't have one.
Oh,
Well, you might. You just don't know because you've been gone for 20 years.
well, shit.
Good point.
That's an interesting fact.
I hadn't really thought about it. I have been gone away from home for a while, so
Home's overrated.
eh,
Home is the sea. Home is the sky.
oh, I
Home is
mean,
the smell of gunpowder in your nose and under your fingernails.
no, I don't deny that for one moment. It's just well, this has been my home for a while, but it wasn't my home per se. I ended up here under some very unfortunate circumstances. You know, we talked about this last night.
Yeah,
But
no, I've heard this realm kind of,
sucks.
yeah. But it's better than Mind Flayer, so I'm just gonna stick with you.
Yeah, all right. It's very weird because Ravenloft Rayne didn't spend a whole lot of time around his sister before he got pulled over, and he's never really engaged in like having a sibling per se. So this is he's he's trying to figure out what all this is. There's this bit of an infatuation with having someone who's interested in or someone who shares, I guess, some commonality, even though they come from different universes. But it's like this is not his sister, but there's this weird sibling kind of relationship trying to be developed here. So he just he's just going to go with it for right now because there's a lot of stuff going on, and this would just be one more thing to complicate by trying to figure out what's going on. But he'll just kind of nod
Yeah.
and make his way back down to the engine room where I assume everyone's still at.
All right. Once this is over, though, I say we go rob that uncle of ours you talked about. Guy sounds like a douchebag.
Yeah, he's not great, but yeah.
Oh, then it's our family duty to rob him of his riches and put it in our pockets.
No, like I know how that goes, but he doesn't have a whole lot left.
Are they saying this as they walk into the engine room?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like squinting while looking at her.
I ain't stealing from you.
No, you're not.
I have been very proper since I've come on board.
That's good.
Almost ladylike. Almost.
Well, new rule on the ship. If you steal from me, you go off the edge.
Oh,
That's a
heavens
new
forbid I
rule?
steal from you. Is that what happened to the skeleton when you shot him off the cannon?
No. That was hazing. That's different.
Oh, that's a new way to haze somebody.
Yeah, well, we get inventive around here. Tempest has confirmed that one trip through the mirror, one fresh dead body.
Oh,
That's an awkward way to put it.
Nah, everything's awkward.
Where was it?
Warehouse?
It's in Cedric's warehouse or his boss's warehouse when we left.
Hmm.
Well,
There's a
Captain's.
whole
I think
there's a whole weird thing about time, isn't there? I look at Kavir.
Captain Zod's warehouse, I believe. I think that's who he's working for these days.
Well,
He wouldn't like say who he's working for, but scuttlebutt was he worked for a Captain Zod.
hmm.
How difficult would it be to get the body and get back?
Well, you're the expert on mirrors. You tell me.
Shouldn't be too
Going through the
difficult.
mirror would be relatively quick, but once we're out, I don't know where the mirror is or where the body's located.
Right. Well, we know where the body. Well,
How far away from the location of your mirror would that warehouse be? How difficult would it be to get a body from that location and get it back to the mirror without arising suspicion of guards?
Well,
if
I mean,
DA Train was here, he could answer
mm,
questions. There's been a lot of.
Dragon Heist Adrie is there, so if she knows where
Yeah.
this warehouse is in relation to Troll Skull Manor, she will answer.
she has an idea where Cedric runs out of the docks,
Mhm.
so she has an idea where the warehouse is in town,
Okay.
and she knows where the control skull is. So
Okay.
This is Waterdeep.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I'm assuming it's similar to my
I-
Waterdeep.
I don't know what
I-
your Waterdeep is like.
I know what my Waterdeep was like, but I can't vouch that it's any different or similar to this one. I mean,
The guards, probably a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
They'd probably stop someone dragging a body through the street.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They'd probably have checkpoints on the way for large carts.
I mean, depends on how active the gangs have been lately.
Hmm.
You could take the body through the sewers, but then you gotta deal with the gangs.
I don't know if the professionals have a presence in that world.
is that to say that the version of you there is not a professional?
I don't know. Is the version of me there a professional?
I don't know. Do you have a PhD in tubery? Is that a professional? Is that a profession for you?
Look, I'm not going to get into the pros and cons, or essentially pros of tubes. Okay,
Uh-huh.
we all know that they're important, but we're
Yeah,
not
we
going
all
to
know
get
that you're
into
very
here.
pro tube.
I'm asking,
Mhm.
was he an agent?
And he worked for the guard
He worked for the guard.
for a while, and then I think he was like a bouncer or something.
I'm like in disbelief right now.
I
He did what?
Yeah, he worked for the guard. And then I think he got kicked out, and so he was just like
He was kicked out of the
kind of
guard?
Yeah, and then I think he lived above that. I think he lived up in a room above that tavern with the anchor sticking out of it, and he was like a bouncer there or something.
What in the hell am I doing over there? So no, probably not then.
I guess not.
I mean, you professionals work in mysterious ways, right? So, I mean, who's to say that it wasn't a cover for something? I mean, everybody's got skeletons in their closet, right?
As far as I understand it, he lived in one. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get the body.
Mhm.
Where is
Well, Adri will speak up and she'll say, if I go with you, we could question the body where it is.
interesting? All right. All right.
I have a
Well-
question.
Mm.
Well, how many versions of us are going back over? Because, like, right now, the fact that there's two yous and two me's and different various versions of people we know from different universes or planes or whatever you want to call them. Right now, we're in a pretty isolated, safe space being here on the ship, right? I mean, we don't have prying eyes. We don't have to worry about people seeing two versions of us and wondering what the hell's going on. How dangerous is it to go back over there and have two versions of me running around or two versions of Adrie running around in case someone sees one version that doesn't belong?
Well, what about twins? They happen.
Right.
Both
But
the Adries will say, I don't have a twin.
Okay, well, that might not work. I'm gonna look at them and just be like, I can't believe we didn't pick up on this. This is going to sound strange, fellas, but maybe we lie.
I'm
Wait,
not
isn't your duplicate some like big hubbub, like important person?
Yes, he's a masked lord of Waterdeep, apparently.
Oh, he's fancy. He can move
Can
things
we
around the city.
can we not just have him transport the body?
Well, what I'm saying is that should our Waterdevian
Oh.
counterparts be the ones that help us with this, because I
Well,
don't know
maybe.
that.
He can't send the guards into Cedric's warehouse.
Oh. Okay.
The warehouse ain't exactly the most legal place.
If Rayne and Cedric, their Rayne, the masked lord Rayne and
Mhm.
Cedric went together, then if they were stopped by bandits, Cedric could speak to them. And if they were stopped by guards, then the masked lord could speak to them.
Well, the whole point of a masked lord is that you don't know who's a masked lord.
Well, wear your mask. I guess you couldn't. All right. Well, I guess we'll get a small group of us.
Okay.
It has to be Adrie. Our side, Adrie.
Mhm.
And then we need someone who knows the place. So probably their side, Rayne and Cedric. And I guess I'll go.
Mhm. Okay. I think Captain Rayne and other me, Adrie will point at Dragon Heist. Adrie, you two stay here just to keep an eye on the ship. We were attacked once. Who's to say it couldn't happen again?
Makes sense to me.
And Carglass, you'll guard the lab while I'm away. Nobody in or out under any circumstances.
Done.
We have the makeshift workings of a plan. Thanks everybody for listening to Requiem of Reflections. This is going to be part 3 of our Curse of Strahd chain of games. Curse of Strahd, Return to Ravenloft, and now Requiem of Reflections. So thank you for sticking with us. You've been with us the whole time. And just remember, if you want to donate to help support the podcast and help us make better content and, continue on into the future, just go to patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love Contract Devils. I love them.
I know you do.
There's a picture from, what's it, 3.5? Hold on, I want to try to show this to you guys. I think it's the coolest thing.
Mhm.
This is it. Hold on. Share screen real quick. Look at this guy.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Aren't those awesome? They say that like in the description that this isn't actually the end of it. It just kind of like drags on behind them.
Mm-hmm.
And hangs off their horns and around their neck and around their waist, and just this massive, like, billowing series of contracts.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Sorry. Didn't mean to distract from the game, but it is very
No.
cool.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
If you're listening to this game, you should look up Contract Devil art. It's so cool.
Pathfinder version was the
Yeah.
one he pulled up.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think there might have been a miniature. Can't remember.
Man, that would be awesome. It would
Mhm.
I
take
think I
20
had
years
it back in
to paint the
Pathfinder.
fucking scripts.
Oh
Contract,
my, yeah.
Devil,
It's just got a real poor unfortunate souls vibe, you know?
Mhm.
miniature.
Poor unfortunate souls. So sad, but true. Sorry.
Oh, dude. That song, I guarantee, has been in countless D&Ds.
Who would trust that bitch?
Ooh.
You're swimming down at the bottom of this fucking cave lake, and you got flotsam and jetsam, these like one-eyed weird eels like talking to you in hissy tones. Then you have to swim over 9,000 fucking little fucking amoebas like looking up at you like anemones or whatever.
Mhm.
Horny fucking teenager. That's pretty much what it boils down to, I think, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then the message of the story was, "Hey bitches, be quiet," and then a guy who's rich will like you. It's like, Jesus, what the fuck are you thinking, Disney? Hey, if
Well-
you shut up, a rich guy will land you. It's like, good lord. I don't even
Somebody
want to get into the
act-
other fish in the sea metaphor. It's just, it's fucking weird. Betray your family, and a rich guy will like you,
Right.
right?
All
And
right.
she's
Oh.
the good guy.